It appears that Kevin Hunter is prepared to bring shame upon his ex-wife, Wendy Williams, and leak some videos where Wendy is seen in a bad light and doing drugs. Apparently, this man couldn't find any evidence, allowing him to get his alimony payments back, so he moved to dirty tactics again. But what does Wendy think about it? And what kind of footage Kevin holds that may allegedly ruin Wendy's reputation forever? Hi everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live channel. I keep my eyes on the most scandalous events in show business and always bring you the hottest updates. Well, Kevin Hunter has only proved that his strategy to reason with his ex-wife Wendy Williams has nothing to do with his ex-wife Wendy Williams has nothing to do with honor and respect. Word is on the street that Kevin hinted that he has some interesting recording of Wendy, which can bring shame upon her name. But is he just threatening her to get some cash, or does he really want to destroy her life even more? Stay with me until the end of this video so you won't miss any detail. Why does it feel like Kevin Hunter is so desperate to do something to hurt Wendy that he basically invents things that have no point? After learning that he might not win his new case against his ex-wife, he went bananas and revealed that he had recordings of Wendy doing drugs and threatened to leak them to the police. While it seems like another move to ruin her reputation and maybe blackmail her into giving him money, it's not that big of a secret that Wendy had a lot of unhealthy habits in the past. Like, come on, even Wendy herself repeatedly admitted that her life was full of addictions. And it was a real problem for her for many years. Reflecting on her past, she was surprised at how many people knew about it but did nothing to stop her. In her interview with In Touch, she stated, "I was a functioning addict. I'd work from 3 in the afternoon until 7 at night, get off and party until 7 in the morning, then sleep until 2, go to the radio station, and do it all over again. People around me knew, but nobody ever said anything to me." Nobody had the guts, which is shocking to me. She was battling her addiction for years, and I must say, quite successfully, until that sad relapse in 2019 when she decided to divorce Kevin Hunter. The separation was more painful than she could ever imagine, and Wendy had a couple of rough years giving in to her addictions until she finally made a brave decision and checked into rehab in 2022. Well, we can definitely see from her photos and videos from that period that she was not in a good place, and many celebrities state that show business is not a walk on the beach. It's too much work and pressure. And we all know how much Wendy was working, considering that she was on TV every day for 13 years. But you know who I think also contributed a lot to her addiction problem? Her own husband, Kevin Hunter, who now threatens to leak some videos of her to the public. Well, Kevin has never been an ideal partner for Wendy. Almost since the beginning of their marriage, he betrayed Wendy by sleeping with a cocktail waitress, Sharina Hudson, and even had the nerve to keep his mistress for 15 years. And here's more. All this time, while Wendy was on TV entertaining the public, this man enjoyed her money and even spent it on his lover, Sharina. And apparently, Wendy was aware of her husband's doings all this time. As the former TV star went candid on the Jess Cagle show, she stated, "I've known about her almost since the beginning. I've known that Kevin is a serial cheat." With the help of a private investigator, Wendy was able to learn more about Kevin's squandering and how he bought his mistress a sports car, a diamond ring, and a house a few miles away from where he lived with Wendy. And it's nice that she kept paying that investigator because he found more proof that Kevin lost all shame and honor. And the couple's split came after Kevin fathered a child with Sharina, which for Wendy was too much to handle. In her documentary, she emotionally explains why this was the last straw for her. She said, "You will not get away with trying to pull off having 2 families, you dirty, low-down dog." And although Wendy tried to act tough, in fact, Kevin's treachery and divorce hurt her a lot and even caused a relapse, so she gave in to her addictions again. So this man himself created this mess, aggravated his wife's state, and now he tries to use it against her. Fans are enraged by Kevin's shameless behavior. He, out of all people, should be respectful toward Wendy and stop chasing her with his threats. One person commented, "That man is a real jerk. Go find another woman to use and abuse and leave Wendy alone." And another added, "Ladies, please do not allow these men to manipulate you like this. The love of money is the root of evil." Well, at this point, I already agree that Kevin is pure evil. Since he couldn't get what he wanted in an honest way, he decided to take his revenge on Wendy for cutting him off, and that's why he wants to hurt her and leak something that throws serious shade at her. It feels like that after he lost his alimony, he forgot about his role as a caring ex-husband, which he used to play so well after the divorce. Remember how hard he tried to convince himself and everyone that their separation was amicable and he cared about Wendy's well-being? Just a few months ago, in his interview, he said, "I will only say for now that it breaks my heart to see what is happening to her. I know she's not in a good place and she is surrounded by people who are taking advantage of her." I mean, he said that as if it wasn't his infidelity and squandering that contributed to her relapse. And why on earth Kevin thinks that he never took advantage of her because the evidence states otherwise, but he shouldn't worry anymore because Wendy is clean. free from every unhealthy addiction, including her ex-husband, and back on her feet. So maybe Kevin can stop opening his mouth and trying to hurt her now because he only humiliates himself. And if he believes that he has something to leak that will ruin Wendy's public image, well, I gotta say that Wendy herself can leak a lot of dirt on him, which she may write as well do in her new mystery project. And let's see who people will believe more. But even if Kevin holds footage that may show Wendy in a bad light, as he states, I believe that he is just trying to break her spirits with empty threats. And many people agree with me that Kevin is so greedy and needy for her millions that he will use any opportunity to weaken her and threaten her public image. One of my subscribers commented, "Why hadn't Wendy failed harassment charges on him yet? He knows what he's doing. He's trying to break down again. Wendy, just pray." And here's another opinion. This man is no longer married to Wendy. You have nothing to do with whatever she is doing now. So move on and stop trying to take her money. But apparently, Kevin is the only person in the universe who didn't realize yet that his ride on Wendy's back is over and she is no longer under his influence. And whatever footage he has in his possession, she is only going to laugh hard at his pathetic hopes to ruin her reputation because the world is ready to welcome Mrs. Williams and her exceptional tea back. And in return for his audacity, Wendy can spill a lot of secrets about her ex. And what do you reckon? Is Kevin saying all this just to get to Wendy? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to know what you're thinking. And as always, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll be back very soon with more updates on this drama.